Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 6 of Mega Man ZX. And I can't believe I forgot this. This was supposed to be the life up I should have gotten in part 5, but unfortunately, I totally forgot and I just, skipped and went straight over to Lurere. Then again, this is on the way to Purprill anyway, so at least I got that. Anyway, next up, this is the girl you want to talk to for the ice chip. The problem? We have to beat Prometheus first. So, we're gonna have to come back after after part 7, which technically is the next part, to actually get this girl to give us the quest that will lead us to the ice chip. It's funny, we could have actually used the ice chip in, the last part. But nonetheless, folks, we could also go to the fountain. Now, we can actually freeze this fountain if we wanted to. And how do we do that? Real simple. No, not that. Use model L to pretty much plug up the fountain and freeze it. That's the worst it could do. Now, if you want to shut it off completely, here's what you need to do. No, not turn into human. RV man, you're an idiot. You were supposed to go upwards, you fool. Upwards. You know what? Give past me some time for his brain to process. And wait for it. No, not that model. Wait for it. There it is. Good job, past RV man. It's not that. It's just the fact that I completely forgot how to play this game after so long. But this is where the pump is for that fountain. Just press up and you can turn it on and on whatever you want. But I'd rather keep this off. You want to know why? You're wondering how come Area C does not have a transserver? Well, that's the reason why. It's literally covered by a fountain. So now we need to go and deal with the transserver. And on top of that, this also leads to a data disk. So this will basically have us to transport to the Guardian HQ, which now we no longer have to traverse around the city just to get around. That'll just make things a hell of a lot easier. Oh, and speaking of Guardian HQ, this lady right here had something else. Sentry isn't it? I mispronounced that, but Sentry actually has a E-tank. You need 200 crystals for that, and you only can buy one if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, you can always come back and buy another one from her, I suppose. So long as you have 200 crystals. Oh, and the W-tank is not a one and done deal. Once you use the W-tank, you gotta go back and beat up that doll in Prairie's room to get the W-tank. Oh, and by the way, that bag of smelling salts, that was from the guy in the first floor that you talk to, and he'll talk about giving you smelling salts. That's gonna actually help out later on when you are in Area K. Oh, that definitely is gonna help out. So Area H is where we need to go next, which is where the amusement park area is. This has story relevance, but the thing is, Ale doesn't harp too much on the area that had been attacked by Mavericks that she was in. Vint, on the other hand, does. That's the thing. Vint focuses more on the past events. Ale focuses on the future events. So there's the difference between the two. Because you would not have known that in part 2 or 3, I think it was part 5 actually, you would not have known that Slither was in fact the one that went berserk and pretty much caused a lot of problems and killed CL. Some may think CL is still alive. Nope. CL is deader than a doornail, folks. So, with that said, there's a reason why I'm going through Area A2. This is the only way to get to Area H. And until we actually complete the area, that's pretty much how we're going to do things. Just literally walk to the area. Sometimes they tell you where to go, other times they don't. And by they, I mean the mission request. So, technically, you just have to speed past, and you're just gonna have to, oh, wait, I just forgot something. Something very important. That particular door right there actually leads to, Area L. So, if you manage to get the prize for beating this mission requirement, you can open that door, and that's the back way to Area L. However, there's something else I need to mention. If you are hurting for weapon energy, and you are hurting for life energy, and also E-crystals, you can actually punch this tree. Sometimes the tree will drop items. Other times it will drop... Oh, I didn't even know they dropped that apple. Oh well. Sometimes it will also drop, like, energy crystals. That tree, you can just keep punching and punching, and hell, it can even drop enemies too. But whatever the case, it will definitely help you out in the long run if you need to fill up some sub-tanks. So now we're in Area H. Area H is practically Mettool themed. More importantly, it's also giving a throwback to Clown Man stage. Yay! For those of you who aren't too familiar, Clown Man had the circus stage, and so did Magic Man. That's pretty much what this stage is giving a reference to. I should fix that, by the way. It would help me out in the long run that if I actually, you know, fix the Model F so that way it can actually aim. And more importantly, I got to, oh, I don't know, get enough energy crystals to pretty much complete Model F and Model L, and soon Model P, for obvious reasons. So, with that said, this area has been utterly and totally destroyed. The train, actually, again, is a reference to not only Magic Man, but also to Clown Man, because both had a train in their level. And this is the only time you see this train. In fact, that destroyed area literally is all these destroyed pyramids and stuff like that, that is literally referencing, again, Magic Man and Clown Man, because he did have somewhat of a background in the back. They had castles and stuff like that. Unfortunately, Inafune may probably deny that. Oh yeah, and also the lamp right here. If you strike it, a silhouette of a Mettool will come out of it. But all these Mettools, Matars, whatever you want to call them, they've been a long-standing Mega Man enemy, and they have a literal stage dedicated to them. So, that's pretty swell. However, that's also going to point out who's the boss. And the boss of this stage, I can't believe this is happening, is a throwback to Mega Man 4, which is literally Big Metz. So, just like with the Big Metz before, you gotta wait till his helmet is not covering his face. Then you gotta shoot it. And you gotta shoot it a lot. Thing is, you gotta get to the screen to make sure that you actually are able to shoot him. But with enough of Model F's firepower, big Mets will be nothing. So, with that said, Ale will harp on the past just as much as Vint. But Ale will only mention that she's been rescued, while Vint will mention that he watched his parents die at the hands of a maverick. But one thing is perfectly clear. Purprill is the maverick that kills the parents of both Ale and Vint. The thing is, Ale doesn't bring it up when she fights Purprill, Vint does. So, we just gotta be ready for whatever it takes, because the second half of this stage is, how shall I put it, it's decent, but there's a lot of bottomless pits. For a stage that definitely reminds me of Clownman, there should not be bottomless pits. But there are. Oh, they are. So it's time for us to get back to this mission after Ale had a sigh of release, and more importantly, at least she was comforted to know that there are going to be people watching her back. Considering she just watched her mentor die, and she also watched her mother die too. Oh, by the way, that's the entrance to Area L. And guess what we're going to be going after we defeat Prometheus? Area L. And for good reason. Area L is by far the easiest stage to go through. But nonetheless, folks, I would stay away from that, machine if I were you. Those claws are definitely dangerous. You want to know how dangerous? Here, I'm going to give you an example. It will try to drop you into the pit. And if you fall into the pit, it is an insta-kill. And for the record, there are Wily toys, and there was Mets being thrown in there, and I thought I saw Cloudman. I could have sworn I did. But again, this stage definitely has a heavy homage to Clownman. So, anyway, we can just keep on going. And by the way, this area I just got to, you broke the broken Mettool hat that was blocking the way. That's a hidden area that you can find a disc and also a weapon. Oh no, not weapon, I mean health. Yeah, let's just get out of the way and not blow myself up. I'll just take this energy crystal. And we're almost at the end. Because if I'm not mistaken, once we get through this area, we have to deal with the blip area. Which is kind of aggravating, to say the least. Because you do not want to fall in the blimp area. Thankfully, there's a shortcut. No, not a shortcut, a checkpoint. I meant to say checkpoint. Because there are no shortcuts here. I mean, you have to rely on Model H. Oh, sweet Jesus, almost fell to my death. That was beautiful right there. Even though I got hit by that enemy, that was freaking beautiful that I managed to survive death. Well, this is what I was trying to get, these crystals. Now then, if I can time this correctly, and I just hop across, and there we go! Purprill is behind that double door to the right. The double door to the right. But before we go there, let's fill up my health. Because we're going to need all the health we can get, because Purprill's an annoying bastard. Definitely an annoying bastard to level 4. Primarily because, two things. He has two glaring weaknesses. His arms. That, and he's very erratic. So, a maverick has come to take me back, eh? Lord Serpent just doesn't understand how to treat his employees. Oh, yeah, that's right. He doesn't mention anything about the falling parents of Ale, but he does with Vent. Instead, Ale have the line about the tragic backstory. Yeah, I'm the one with the memories here. You get out of my park. So, here we go, folks. Purprill has Model P. And also, another thing I gotta mention, his fighting style is familiar. Very, very familiar. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, it's Spark Mandrill. Yes, this guy is in fact a reminiscent of Spark Mandrill. However, I'm trying to weaken him with Model F. While that would work, I think the charge shot from Model Z would do just fine. And why did I use Overdrive? Oh, right, I forgot to mention, any Biometal that's over level 1 will be able to use Overdrive. So there's that. God damn it. I am taking way too much hits than I need to. Honest to God, I need to switch out to Model ZX and just finish this. Damn it! And I got hit. Shit. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna kill this fucker. Although I may end up taking some... No, I may end up dealing some damage to the Biometal. I'm gonna kill him! I know somebody made a slick comment about me. Hey, how about you actually play the game? I am. The thing of the matter is, it's been a while since I've played this game, so I'm pretty rusty. So, as I said, Purprill's big weakness is his arms. And you do not want to actually hit him. So, if you're using a sword, you're going to pretty much hit his arms, and you don't want to do that. When he takes too much damage, he'll spin like a top. And once he does, you'll have to move out of the way. And he's also unpredictable with that top spin. Oh yeah, another reference. Top Man. But, yes. He can be annoying. But at the end of the day, I have sub-tanks. I don't know why I didn't use them in the last battle. I could have finished this by now, but I didn't. So I got a level 2 victory. No! I'm too powerful to be beaten. I'm an officer. Yeah. You're dead. So, with that said, we now have all 4 Biometals. We have to get the second part of all 4 of them, though. Drowning in his own power. What an appropriate end for a lowlife that wanted it so badly. Says the man who blew himself up! Anyway, I am the Biometal of the Shadows, Model P. You fought bravely. Also, says the man who went full Neo-Arcadian, Model X, since you are lending your power... Come on, pass me to this one. Am I to assume the time has come? It has. Someone is trying to revive Model W. Will you help us stop him? It is our destiny across the ages. Come on. To protect the world of man. By blowing yourself up. Nice, Model P. Let us once again become humanity's blade for striking down evil. While blowing yourself up. I apologize. I cannot hand over the password. because the password's in another Suitoroid because Surface split his data up in two. Well, to be fair, at least the other half of him is actually easier than Purprill. His stage, on the other hand, is a different story. So, with that said, all biometals have been attained. So let's just go out the other way. And for the record, this playground, this would be the playground where Vint would be killed. No, Vint's mother was killed, actually. So it's pretty poetic and also messed up that Purprill would be hanging out there. So yes, you got the purple card key. But also, you have an emergency message. I just bit my tongue. Ayo, can you hear me? Come in! Stupid phone. HQ radar has spotted multiple Slither airships. Uh-oh. Their fleet is flying full speed straight at us. Ayo, get back here. We need your help. Unfortunately, this transerver does not transport at all. So, with that said, we're gonna have to find an easier way to get through this area, and more importantly, we're gonna have to go to the transerver and go back to the Guardian HQ. Meaning we'll have to traverse this part fully. And, oh god, that would have been stupid. I don't know, man. That would have been absolutely dumb getting hit by this. So, with that said, let's just climb up, get this health right here, and let's keep going. Oh, I did not want to get hit by that. We're almost at the transerver right now. Oh, wait. No, we aren't. You want to know why? That's the exit. Oh, I thought that was the exit to area, L. No, that's the exit to area H. So we're gonna have to kill our way back to the transerver. Because area H does not have its own transerver. Yeah, that bloody blows. But anyway, we just need to show off Model P and all of its glory. More importantly, we'll have to go back to Area A2 in order for us to. Oh, let me get those crystals. Now let's go back to Area A2. But as you can see, Model P has a map layout of the entirety of the area. Model L is the one that actually finds all the items. Model P actually senses the presence of enemies, and more importantly, you can phase through and have invincibility frames if you charge. Actually, no, I think if you charge up the first half, it is the shurikens. If you fully charge, you can phase through with invincibility. And that's before you get the second weapon. More on the second weapon once we defeat Protectos. But once again, Model P may seem like a good biometal, and it can be. It could be useful for bosses, but at the exact same time, it's not that durable. But ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you all in the next episode of Mega Man ZX, where we're going to have to stop Slither Inc.'s invasion of the Guardian HQ. This is RVMan985. See you all next time.